We are gathered here today
Stupid ass.
to interview the Duncan, the Queen E. Welcome to Don Talk Pod, our two guests. How are you doing?
How y'all doing?
Fantastic.
That's great.
So we got some funny ass people on here today. Before we even started this, it was already laughs. I'm pretty sure Duncan's gonna be talking a lot during this podcast.
Yeah.
Only known Duncan for about 5 minutes so far. And I already know that it's about to go down.
Nah, man, I told you I was gonna chill out, bro. Look, this is going. I'm gonna chime in after that, bro.
So for everybody who
believe it.
don't know, a couple episodes ago, maybe I think it was 2, episode 5, we had Jay Sims on, and he's an artist. He makes music. He's recording. He dropped the album Gone Boy, and we switching it up a little bit. We're bringing in someone on a whole different side, on still using the microphone though. These are both talented people, regardless. But
For sure.
Duncan and E, they more on the comical side. They're comedians. They, you know what I mean? I'm gonna let them explain what they do.
So what's going on with y'all? I'm Dunk.
I'm E.
And we just so how it really started for us though was it was during the quarantine and everything like that. And Erika, she was on TikTok and everything, like showing me stuff or whatever. And like folks that know, like Roman, I've known Roman since he was like 18. So
Yeah.
like he know I just be clowning, but like she was showing me stuff on TikTok and everything like that. So she was like, "Oh, look at this and the third," showing me people like doing dance challenges, like movies or something like that. And I'm just looking at it, I'm like, no, I'm not about to do this. Like I'm chilling. Like I'm not doing it.
Right.
And then I don't remember what I saw, but I remember seeing it when she showed me. And I was like, man, we can do this in like 10, 15 minutes max and 100 times better. I forgot. It was some movie or show or something.
I don't remember.
It was something I've seen, but I watched it all the time. So then after we did it or whatever, we dropped the Life skit with Eddie Murphy and Martin. And then after that, we seen that, and that was going up. That was getting ran up. Like our first video was like 46K. The next thing you know, it was 46, 50, 100, 200. And I'm starting to look, and I'm looking at her, and I'm like, what the hell going on? Like, what the fuck?
Y'all just woke up one morning and like you had notifications out the ass.
No bullshit. Like that shit said 99 plus. It didn't even tell us the number. That shit was just like that shit was just like I was looking at that. I was like, hell no. I said, ain't no way we did this shit. And motherfuckers like people just dying in the comments. Just
Right.
We want more type shit. So like I'm looking at her. I'm like, So like now we got these eyes on us. Like what we do now? Like we gonna keep doing this or we gonna chill out? Like what's up? Because like I said, it was like during quarantine and. We was trying to figure out, like, is we just doing this because we bored or is this something that we done tapped into and we really don't even know? So then, like, we really sat down, started talking about it. And next thing you know, we hit the ground running. And now people really fucking with us. So we got almost at 100K followers on the TikTok. Followers done jumped up on everything. Really just people be fucking with us for real. But
where are you at with likes? You're at like, what, 3 million likes on TikTok?
Million and a half, I think.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
Y'all got some numbers. And is that kind of like, I know Perm got some questions, but I just want to go off the bat real quick. Is that kind of like, it was kind of like a forced kind of thing, or it was just like, all right, this is really a decision we got to make? Because clearly the approval was there. Like y'all got, you know what I mean, the reaction y'all was hoping to get. And now since it was such a big reaction, it was really like, damn, this is something we have to commit to or leave alone.
I think for me, the whole thing was like, I just wanted to be myself. Like I didn't want to put on a front. I didn't want to put on a facade and then people like that. And then I have to pretend to be that all the time. Like hell no. So really I just wanted us to be ourselves. And that was what I felt like was getting people's attention. So I feel like for us, that was even more positive than just kind of like the regular feedback. It was like, oh, we fuck with y'all. Like
it wasn't like, like how I don't know, like degrade them or nothing, but like it's just not us. But like on YouTube and stuff, like you see couples do stuff all the time and it's kind of like planned. Or it's like the little prank stuff. Like I'm not knocking them, like it's working for them. So I mean, I'm glad it's working for them, but that's just not us. Like if people that know me, if they see me doing some stuff like that, they're gonna be like, bro, what is you doing? I'm not.
For real.
I'm not watching. I'm not looking.
Like,
See, we talked about something like that earlier too in our podcast. How people they may see someone get a lot of recognition, and exposure for what they do or who that person they are, like persona on TikTok, and it's not really them. And then, like, say they do blow up acting like a pretty girl, like a DIY person or something like that, and then they try to show their real colors, and everybody's like hating them, like, who are you?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, where's this person we fell in love with 5 months ago?
Yeah. Nah, we like Erika said, like we just made it a point where it was like, okay, like we really just gonna do stuff within our lane, like that's literally us, and just stuff that like we grew up watching or grew up, just looking at and everything like that. So that was really the big thing, staying true to who we is, but I mean also like seeing what people like, and the reactions and everything like that. So like and we don't look at it as nothing crazy. So like when people be in the comments just laughing or be like, oh, I love y'all, or hey, Dunk, like, bro, I love when you do this, like I ain't no asshole. So like I'll talk back to him, like, you know what I mean? Like, cause I'm a friendly motherfucker, so I just be talking to people anyway. So I don't want them to be like, oh bro, this man don't even give a damn. Like this man, I'm just over here commenting on this shit. Like, nah, I ain't like that. So but yeah, that was really the main thing, just sticking to who we was doing this whole thing though, for real. So
So to segue off of like what you guys are talking about, what's like the process that goes behind like picking like the skits or like movie scenes? Like, do you guys just are like, oh, remember this movie scene, we should do this? Or is it just like some random shit where you're like, oh, we should do this Ice Cube and Smokey joint today?
The funny thing is Duncan is really good. Like he has a freakish talent, like for real, about like just random lines out of random movies. And I like, what movie is that from? And I'll be like, I have no clue. I'm not gonna play. Like, but he's good at like just remembering what scenes are funny and what things may be funny to people. And he's won me over on sometimes where I'm like, okay, show me the scene. And it's like, no, look at it this way. And I'll be like, okay, all right, let's do it. Like,
yeah. But so for the most part, like we sit down, we plan it, like we like, okay, cool, like let's do this, let's do that, like we like this and the third. And then, given like say if we drop a certain movie, like you said, Friday with Craig and Smokey, and we see the reaction of people giving us, like if it's something hot at the time, and like say if like the next week we got something else planned, but we see they eating this up, it's like, all right, well, we might have to push that back because they still eating it. So let's like give them what they want in general, like in a sense, like give them what they want and stuff like that. So I mean, for the most part, it's planned. And then sometimes too, it's like, I don't want to say last minute, but it's like okay, look, they really fucking with us if we do this. So let's hit them with this real quick type of thing. But that's really how we go about planning it. Like we just really sit down and talk about it, think about it. So, bro, like, yeah, I don't know. Like, it's just, and like she said, like, I don't know, like some stuff really just be popping up at the random time. Like we were sitting down watching TV, and I think I asked her if she seen the Water Boy, and she was like, nah, like I ain't seen it. I was like, what the fuck? How the hell you ain't seen that? So then, right, I ain't never seen that shit. So I'm on 10. Right. I'm on, hell no, we about to watch this shit. So I'm sitting there watching it, and no bullshit. We sitting there watching the movie. She weak, and all of a sudden I'm like, hey, let's do this. Hey, we gotta do this. I said, niggas do this, like see this, then they're gonna be crying. And then like when we pick out the scene, we also like discuss who is going to play who, because there's some that we do like it's like 3 or 4 people, but it's really just us. So we did the Temptations. People thought she had a twin.
That was gonna be my next question of like how you guys do that as well. But go ahead.
Yeah, like nah. So like when we do a scene where when there's like 3, 4, 5 extra people, we just throw on a different wardrobe, do something to let you know that this person is whoever that is at that time, type of thing. But like, yeah, that's like. We do put a lot more thought, I guess, than we thought it took when we first started. Yeah. So like as deeper as we got into it, we was like, nah, like let's really like switch up the game real quick. Because like if you go on TikTok, like you see all them dance challenges, or you see people, they do the movies and the skits or whatever or whatnot. But to us, like it's just we bring our own energy and our own thing to it, where it's like, nah, we gotta hit every little detail. We gotta match what he's saying, how he's saying. If he breathed when this word, we gotta look like we breathe in. Like his arm come down on the table. We don't want to be talking, and you hear a thud in the back, and we ain't move type thing. Like we be really paying attention to detail with stuff like that. So it's like I said with the water boy, like if like think about it, like people know I'm the goofy one. Like you can just look at both of us and be like, okay, yeah, he play all day, and she really probably be looking at him like, what the fuck is wrong?
And that's really what happens.
Yeah, so like I be telling her, I'm like, nah, look, like people know who I am. They gonna get sick of looking at me. Like you're a beautiful female. Let's put you in the centerpiece because that's how people really gonna eat that up. Like if I'm sitting there hitting you or I tackle you, it's not gonna be that funny. But if you hit my ass, motherfuckers be like, yo, she tripping right now. Like there's just a different outlook on it. So we definitely like as we keep going along, like it's definitely a deeper process, deeper as we get into it though. So
definitely that was something I also wondered too, like how y'all pick the characters and also just like the cutting, the angles and shit, like how y'all be recording it. Is that like on a tripod or do y'all have a third person that's just like no photo credit? Like how? No, for real, because y'all really switching and cutting scenes like on the fucking
which one was I watching? Because it was when was it Friday After Next when y'all was beating up Pops behind the counter. The way that y'all like cut and like have like obviously like
over
the costume
the counter
on the floor,
and attack itself in the same clip.
It was great. That shit was great.
So I mean, look, I'm only gonna take credit for just acting out my part. This motherfucker's MVP. Like I said, he done got me into it. Like I knew I always did this. Like Ron would tell you, I used to be on the bench coaching him during a basketball game, clowning, like doing stuff for movies. So like I always knew how to do it. But like Erika, when I tell you, like she got a whole third eye and a whole like different knowledge to that shit, and it's just natural. It's crazy because like she already like painting and drawing, like she just got like that eye for stuff.
So
like,
I think that's really what separates a lot of people from being just amateur and taking it serious is how good the quality the videos are and what it looks like. Because you know what I mean, like on TikTok, a lot of things are trendy and they're easy because they just prop their phone up and they may do the Kevin Hart skit for like 15-20 seconds where there's no like scene changes or nothing like that. But not only are y'all taking skits from popular movies and scenes or whatever in time, y'all are also doing it from something that's not trendy, like the R. Kelly thing. Y'all didn't take what was used 50 times for that R. Kelly interview. Y'all take a whole different part and it's like, nah, this part's just as funny too. Like, and I think that's also something that should be given a little bit extra credit.
Appreciate that. I mean, when we started to do it too, like you said, we didn't want to really do everything else everybody else is doing. Like, it's cool, it's funny. Some of the stuff, but it's like as if we feel like, nah, like we can actually do this better, and we already put our twist on it. But like a lot of the stuff we pick out, we be like, okay, like everybody's doing this movie, but nobody's thinking about this part. So like that's how we take pride in, like you said, just separating ourselves and doing our own thing and really just sticking to it and whatnot. But but like I said, bro, like Erika's eye for this shit. Like when I tell you, I'd be amazed. Sometimes when we be shooting it, and like it's no third person to answer your question. I never answer that, but there's no third person. It's
so it really just be y'all two.
It's us. No bullshit. It's us and the phone. So like
that's tough.
Like when she be doing stuff, or like when she angle it a certain way, hold it there, and like we in the skit, and like when we like see the scene, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I be looking, I be like, this does not look like the movie. Like what's going on? But then when we play it all back and we look, and I'm just like, this motherfucker is crazy. Like, how the fuck you get it like that? Like,
yo, that's what I say every time.
Like, everybody, and the thing is, I love it too because I love it for her because like, just like being with her, knowing her, like she real life raw at a lot of shit, but she like kind of, I don't want to say shy, but she just kind of like in the cut with it. She's like, nigga, I can do this. Scene. Behind the scenes shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So like she'll be like, nigga, I can do that, but like type shit. So like when I see people in like comments like, yo, how did y'all get it to look like this? It looks just like the video. It looks just like the movie. Who the fuck is y'all's cameraman? I had people hit me up in DMs like, hey bro, like no bullshit. Whoever y'all cameraman is, yo, let them know I'm ready to do this. And I've been looking at this like, yo, like nigga, this we ain't got no cameraman. It's just us. Like, but nah, she make me, us look 100 times better because of how he make it look though. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Definitely saves you some money too in the long run as well. So you don't have to hire people.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like it's gonna come to a certain point where I might have to teach it to somebody, or might have to, delegate it one day in a, like director role. And I can't do that unless I know it myself. So I'm just looking at this as, we building the foundation, we at the bottom with it, and there's only, up from here. So stuff like that.
Yeah, bro.
That definitely just having that eye of detail and people not even realizing it's you opens so many other doors. You know what I mean? Like you could be doing music videos, literally, like you said, directing other movies or just short films. It's just crazy. Like,
bro. Yeah, like it is fun. Like I said, she got me. She opened up shit that like I guess people been telling me, but like I really wasn't listening because like I mean. Yeah. I had hoop dreams growing up, you know that. Like I was just trying to hoop, play overseas and everything like that. Like I was always, I guess, a funny dude. I ain't really think I was like just drop dead funny, but like I knew people who fuck with me knew I was a good time to be around. So like, just ever since like being with Eric and everything like that, and we starting this, like I'm talking about like she got me doing stand up. People be DMing me, reaching out to me, talking about, hey bro, like how long you been doing this? And I'm like, man, I just started over quarantine, bro. No lie. I'm like, bro, like I had one comedian, his name is Chris Jones. He do stuff like 85 South Show and like Carlos Miller and stuff like that. He on the road with him. And I opened up for him back home in Atlanta. And went on stage, did my thing, got off. He's like, hey bro, how long you been doing stand-up? I'm like, I'm real with you, bro. This my first day. Goddamn, I woke up that morning, got on the road and just came straight to the stage, bro. Hey, you talking about? He's like, nah, motherfucker. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not telling you this. He's like, most people don't even be on the stage for 3 minutes. They be freezing up. He said, motherfucker, you had 10 minutes and you did 15. And I was like, shit, nigga, I thought I did that shit in 5. I said, that shit was like quick as hell. I'm opening that bitch. I'm farting and shit and walking, niggas ain't even hearing it. I'm like, God damn, boy, like this shit. So like, but no, it was just cool. Like, and like, it was cool, humbling, and just nice to know, like, shit, this motherfucker's been doing this for years, and he's on the stage with big names and been doing it forever. And him to tell me something like that, it's like, okay, cool. Like now I just want to learn it more and everything like that, and just get into anything really where the money at, whether it's stand up and acting. I'm looking into acting. I'm trying to tap into that more. So I mean, I'm just not trying to limit myself. Just any platform I can be on and do whatnot. I mean, I'm open to it for real. So
just knowing you for like these past couple of minutes, like meeting you guys, it seems like when you said that you did your comedy stand up and then the bull asked like how long you've been doing it, it already seemed just like knowing you for 5 minutes that you are a people person. Like you know how to control yourself in front of people. So, most people nowadays aren't comfortable talking to other people. Yeah. So it's just dope having that, characteristic within yourself, being able to talk to people. It makes it easier,
It really make it easy. It's not my fault. Go ahead.
No. Especially nowadays, I feel like so many people are backwards. Like people could be that person you are only on social media. But as soon as the phone is down and they're surrounded by a group of people, you know what I mean? They're a whole different person. Now they're shy. Now they don't know what to say. But like with you, it was vice versa. You was always, you know what I mean? Loud mouth, like cracking jokes, like just, you know what I mean? Being the life of the room. And then you took that same energy to the internet and benefit in so many different outlets, like doing the stand-up and acting and other things like that. Which is crazy because, like I was just saying, people are just introverts now, but they're only social butterflies or whatever when they're on the internet. Like they have 1,000 things to say. They could post videos all day, but won't speak to nobody in person.
Yeah, I mean, and that's credit to I get that credit to like my upbringing. I mean, and on top of me just already being, I guess, an outgoing kid growing up, but like my folks it was always, hey, go out there, do this, and I'm like, no, don't, just go ahead and just do it type of thing. So like, even like nowadays, like even how we like when we first started like talking and getting to know each other before we got together, like I don't like texting. I like to talk on the phone. I like to hear people's voice. Yeah, bro. And I be sick of it. And look, that's another story. But we're gonna get into that later. So, but like that's just how, like you said, bro, that's just how I am. But that's just credit to honestly my upbringing, just people who was around me, honestly, and just me, just I guess never getting lost into the social media light.
Right.
Like just like, you know what I mean? Like, all right, cool. I'm gonna, like you said, say a bunch of stuff on social media. Then you look at me, it's just like, bro, you don't be doing none of this on the internet.
Right,
like,
exactly.
Like you don't say, like you got way more to say. Like I'm coming over here, and I'm looking at you, and you just like, but nah, for real. But nah, like yeah, there's credit to my upbringing for real. But yeah, I appreciate that though, for real.
Nah, yeah. You could definitely like just see it like off rip. Like it's not like something that you have to question at all.
And I know it's uneasy too to people because, like y'all said earlier, like not a lot of people are like that. Like they just it's only on social media or whatnot, and not even just on social media. I'm like, it took me a minute. I ain't gonna lie, like to tell myself like, all right, everybody ain't gonna talk to you. Like everybody's just not gonna come out and just start talking to you, no matter how comfortable or uncomfortable how they feeling at that moment. So it took me a minute to realize that, and I guess that's what made me more of a people person. I just grown up and just like I guess accepting like, all right, cool, like he just a quiet dude or she just a quiet female. I ain't gotta really talk to him like that in order for them to be like, okay, cool, like whatever.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
Absolutely.
like, yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, we try to do that, and I'm like, man, girl, come on, goddamn.
And see, I'm quiet. I'm
try to give her a little shrug.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna give me like you. You're one of a kind.
Yeah, and I'll say just like I think I was kind of like the opposite. You know what I mean? Like I wanted people to be comfortable around me, but just because I was tall, dark skinned, you know what I mean? So many assumptions were already just pinned on me. I just became like a kind of fuck it thing, and I'm so quiet until people get to know me. And that's why like my character and who I am, a lot of people on the outside really don't know. But like Perm and Dunk, like how y'all know how I am is because y'all the ones I'm comfortable with. And I think it's more so because of that, like understanding people aren't gonna just treat me how I expect to be treated because I'm trying to make them feel comfortable. You know what I mean? Like
that's a big fact. Yeah, I mean everybody really gotta learn that. Like I said, I had to learn that at one point in my life. But yeah, you definitely a nut. Yeah, like you quiet the motherfuckers, but I was like, hell no, Roman is retarded, brother. You funnier than me. You funny. I don't care what you talking about. You funny as hell, boy. Perm, hey, this boy retarded, man.
Nah, there's definitely something wrong with him for sure. For sure.
That junk crazy, bro. But
to get back to the TikTok side of you guys, you said the Water Boy skit, and that's one of the skits I was gonna have a question about.
What's up? Yeah.
Now, more or less to E, how much convincing did it take from him to put on the shoulder pads?
Honestly, he didn't really tell me he was ordering them. He just kind of, they just came in a big box, and I knew we were shooting Waterboy, but I didn't think he actually got the football pads. So like, I tried them on, and first of all, I've never like obviously wore a football pad. On, like for real, like putting them on, making us all hooking noises and stuff, and I'm like,
nigga, act like she was my son.
I'm like, ew, I don't like this feeling. And then he got me a little Falcons jersey. He's like, perfect, come on, let's go. And we were out and we shot it, and yeah, it was hilarious. It was hilarious shooting it.
Yeah.
I knew that one was gonna be funny.
How many times did you have to tackle him to like get that right?
Honestly, how many times did I have to tackle him? Like, I want to say like definitely over 5 times.
Yeah.
It was to the point where I was like, okay, look.
I was literally like, look, use that anger and just hit my ass. Like, I'm a big nigga, just hit me, bro. It ain't gonna hurt. Like, just hit me. That tackling part, honestly, took a little minute. It wasn't too long, but it took a little minute.
That shit is so funny.
Bro, yeah, like, that's funny how you was explaining, like, this nigga hooking me. Like, nah, I was really treating it like my son. I was like, slapping the pads down and shit, like, wiggling that motherfucker, like. And I'm just like, I'm like, yo,
bro,
good?
they
like,
definitely do be yoking you up with the
niggas are like, we about to go to Pop Warner game, bro. I swear to God. That joke was crazy, bro. Yeah, but nah, yeah, that.
Buddy.
Yeah, that's it. That shit
has like your TikTok like fame almost, has that given you approval to shoot your skits in certain locations, like grocery stores or like schools and stuff like that?
Kind of
low key, because like we try to make whatever we do as close to the movie or interview or show that we do. So like when we pick them, we like, all right, well, where can we shoot it? Cool, we can do this. Like the Friday after next one, like it took probably like 2-3 days to find like a diner or somebody. Well, not even like find, but like to think of a diner that would probably let us do it. And we found one. It was down the street from us and everything like that. So it's crazy because like I'm just happy she's doing it with me, because like not a lot of females doing this stuff what they do, or vice versa. It's either one of them got that platform and they just in it occasionally, or whatever the case is, but like not a lot of, let alone black couples, is doing this together and like they both equally doing it. But it's just crazy, like when we be doing it, like when we was in a restaurant, there was a dude, he was like, man, what y'all doing? And it's crazy because when we get people's reaction at first and we tell them, they be looking at us like, what? All right, cool. So then like when we setting it up and we doing it or whatever, or like there was a case when somebody was like basically like low-key like trying to dog us out, like, oh, everybody be doing that stuff. And then once they seen like, oh, they actually all right. And then I guess legit. Like, and like it's them people like that, for me at least, I ain't gonna speak for her, but for me at least, it's just like, nah, like I want you to keep that same energy. Like, don't fuck with me because somebody else is fucking with me.
Yeah.
Like you like, as soon as you ask me what I'm doing and I'm telling you and you like on something, oh, everybody do that, like but then you see like the reactions of other people and it's like, oh man, y'all funny as hell. You never thought that. You never thought I was.
Yeah, real rap.
Nah, you was not getting in. But nah. But it's cool, like people actually letting us use like the facility or whatever when we be shooting it. And then like when we show them the product or whatever, they be like, hey,
oh wow,
y'all crazy. Look, anytime, come back, look, do it again. But, and then like people be asking us like to be in the videos and stuff. Like one dude, he wouldn't lead a restaurant. He's like, man, I could be your Santa Claus. Nah, hell no, but sit your ass over there.
He said he wouldn't leave the restaurant.
Right, he wouldn't. He was sitting at that table the whole time, and then like we be trying to like do stuff and get at angles and have to come in. He just sitting in there and be like, hey, excuse me, bro. Like, you don't have to like. He's like, oh, okay. Nigga be walking through the camera like this, like it's on. I'm like, nigga, it's not on yet. Like, stop, just leave.
He thought he was gonna get some tick.
Yeah, I know. He said he wants some fans, bro. I'm like, damn, bro. But nah, yeah, it's cool though. I mean, that does, I guess, play a part a little bit into whatever.
It helps for sure.
It definitely helps. It depending on where I guess we doing it too. Like, so like we got ideas coming up and everything like that, where we definitely gonna be shooting stuff at facilities nobody's thinking about. So it's like, damn, people ask us, oh, how did y'all even get in a restaurant? Or when we shot The Wood, they was like, who the hell let y'all use their gas station?
Right.
Like, and that's a place where, you know, motherfuckers is in and out all day, every day. So
they were
that was kind of difficult just because people was walking in and out. But I mean, the people who owned the store, they was cool with it. Like, they was chilling. So shouts out to them who letting us do it for real. So
I think that's the biggest drawback with me. Just people watching from the outside. Like that's why I don't like to go jogging and shit. Like,
honestly, for me, that was the biggest thing. Like my biggest fear was like, well, what happens if there's people there in the way and shit? Like I'm an introvert, so, but he's looking like, who cares? Like
you talking to a motherfucker that will walk into a stove with no shirt on, drink the soda before he pay for it. Like you talking to a nigga that do stuff like that. So I mean, like, as foul as it sounds, but like it's just like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a product of my environment, but like I just don't. I'm not doing no harm to nobody, so it's like the worst you can do is be like, hey, no. And I'm like, all right.
Right.
That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. I mean, it's like, I understand why y'all looking like that. I don't want people looking. I get that. But me, I just don't give a damn. I just be like, man, look, they looking at me, then they just looking at me like, this needs to be done. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah. But I think my whole thought process on that was telling myself, like, I'm never going to see these people ever again in my life. Like, it's not going to matter anyway.
That's what I have to do.
Yeah.
That's gotta do.
I mean, yeah. That's definitely 70% of why I do it too. Cause I'm like, bro, I'm never gonna like. you gonna look at me and never see me again, and then the next time you ever probably see me, you gonna be like, hey, wasn't that dude I seen? And what's the name? Bro, I swear to God, like I'm just gonna be a story that you tell people. So I mean, and then they gonna be like, man, you lying like hell, but you didn't see that boy. That boy do not shot there. I'm like, yeah. But yeah, like nah, I mean, yeah, but I do. It's not like I ain't no asshole. I'm not just gonna straight invade and just push you and see what I can do. Like I'm a have some courtesy. If like you be like, nah, I'm like, all right, cool. I ain't gonna sit there and cause no problem. I got some courtesy, but I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I ain't gonna ask. We're gonna see if I can do it, but I'm gonna see if I can do it. And if you be like, hell no, I'm like, all right, cool, you right, you got it. I ain't gonna fuck.
He said you right.
look, I knew that when I walked through the goddamn door, bro. I just see where your head was at. I'm out. Shit.
So, what's like one of your guys' like favorite skit that you guys have done so far? Maybe it's not like popular. Like besides the popular ones, like what's one of the ones that you guys like really like, or like what's one that you guys thought was gonna blow up but didn't? I guess that's like a two-parter question.
True.
You wanna say it first?
Yeah, you go first.
So my favorite one that I swear to God I thought was gonna be like that, and it wasn't. But I'm not hating on it because people still like it. It's just not their favorite. But it was like one of our very first ones when we did Friday and we did Smokey in the chicken coop. So like I really the whole film was black and white, just like that one segment was when they was in the car with the Mexicans. Yeah. And then when I started hitting the black, it wasn't weed, it was a black. I was hitting the black and I started tripping out and stuff. And I ran, no lie, I'll tell you the story behind that while I'm telling you. So we at my job late at night and we shooting it in the car. There's still a couple people, it's probably like 9 o'clock at night. People still walking by, they like looking at this car like, who the fuck is these motherfuckers in there? And who is in the back seat hibernating on a black? So they just looking at the car. So then, like, we doing it, and then, like, people walking by, this is me not giving a damn. People walking by, and they see me tripping in the goddamn car, and I'm coming out the window. So then, we had to wait till people left. No lie, I was in my boxes, pulled down my pants, was middle of the street, running, she in the car, driving behind me. I'm sitting there tripping out. And then, in my office, there's a cage. So I looked real life, got into the cage, squat down, just like Smokey did in the chicken coop, and I was doing all that shit. Like, that is my favorite one because it's one of those things. It's like it's only gonna be funny if you hit every detail of why it was funny.
Yeah.
But that's my favorite one that didn't blow up. But another one I like, every time we do one, I really I'll fuck with this one. But I think my favorite one. Damn, it's probably next Friday after next with Miss Pearly and Day Day and Craig when she knocked on the door. Or honestly, probably that Soldier Boy one is funny too.
I like the Soldier Boy one.
The one when he's like Drake. That was.
I think the thing is though, like what we talked about earlier, how smooth and clean everything is in y'all films. That's why that attention to detail goes missing. Like people aren't really taking into account. You really out here in your drawers, running in front of a car. You know what I mean? People aren't taking into account. You really found a cage and put your ass in it. I feel like y'all just do this shit so smooth and it looks so similar to the movie. It's like, damn, he really doing like this. He did not get paid to do this. Like, you know what I mean? He's not in this movie. This is him recreating a skit.
He said, "Oh yeah, he really wants to do this."
Yo, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so good. People not even noticing like how much information, extra detail, like you talked about, is even going into these videos. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. I mean, I appreciate you for paying attention, but like that, I feel like if you just enjoy doing it, and like half the joy is just honestly doing it with her, but like if you just enjoy doing it, people can see that through the camera. Like people can feel that they know what's real and what's not. So that definitely plays a part. Your favorite probably Temptations, huh?
I was just deciding. I think honestly, it's the Temptations. I love Temptations. My favorite movie.
That movie is funny.
I don't care. I'll honestly redo the whole movie. I fuck with the whole movie.
Like it's only funny because like that movie and then the R. Kelly interview. These are like serious times in people's lives.
Yeah.
and it's not supposed to be funny, but for some reason, it is the funniest thing in the world. Like David Ruffin getting fired and kicked out the group, them firing him, and he's stealing the mic off the stage and stuff, and then R. Kelly really out here crying for his life, and like, we laughing, but it's not supposed to be funny. That's why it's funny to us.
The R. Kelly shit, you really be wilding. I think, yo, you.
What's y'all's favorite one? Let me know that, Leon.
My favorite joint, it really is. It's out of the Soulja Boy, the R. Kelly one, and the Water Boy. I don't know what the Water Boy is all E. That shit had me rolling, and because like the role she played in previous skits never was
like that. Right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, no way. I'm like, yo, there's no way she's really like doing this right now, because she always, you know what I mean? She had played a part, but it was never nothing off the wall like that.
Yeah.
So like that's definitely on my top. The Soulja Boy one, just because like how y'all reenacted it, and then on top of like just the substance of that real interview is really funny as hell. And I say the R. Kelly joint because I think that really ties into like a lot of people redid the R. Kelly joint and chose the same part of it. Yeah. And that was kind of something that y'all did different and really made like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, this part is just as good. I just think this is being lazy, just recreating the same part.
Doing the same little 10-second part. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. What about you, Big Karn? What's your favorite one, bro?
Mine would have to be the Waterboy one, but for the simple fact that like everything was on point. Like when she did the eye pluck, like it looked like and sounded like she really like hit you.
First of all, he told me to, because the whole time I was being careful and we just weren't getting the angle. So it was like, he was like, just do it. And I'm like, but what if I really poke you in the eye?
That's what he did. I said,
that's really what happened to Waterboy though.
That's literally what he did, bro. I said, poke me. That shit gonna hurt. I'ma just use that for what we doing, bro. Nah, think about it. One that didn't make it to IG because for some reason they wouldn't let us post it, but it's on TikTok, was when we did the Chappelle show, and we did Rick James when Rick James had slapped Charlie Murphy in the
she had the wig on, right, in the hat.
Yeah, the wig with the cowboy hat.
Yeah.
I'm mad that one because I feel like if that one would have made it to IG, that would have been a bigger one. That would have been a bigger one too. Yeah. But that one, that's a sleeper one too for me.
Yeah.
Definitely like that one.
What was my other favorite one? Oh, the recent one I think you guys did, the one from Power. Your acting was really, really like really spot on. It was really, really good as well. Like your like expressions with your jacket and just like, you know what I mean, just over exaggerating the whole jaw. That shit was hilarious. I was cracking up.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Like
that was a funny scene.
That was definitely funny. I ain't gonna lie, like I be looking like that around the house, so that was kind of fairly easy. So, but Zeke, he's definitely different. But I appreciate you. Yeah, that one, I like that one too. That one was cool.
That one was funny.
Cause we knew that one was perfect timing for us. Cause like as we do this, like I said, we be learning stuff and we be peeping other things. But we knew that one when we dropped that one was a perfect time because we seen people do it. But cause I seen somebody do it and I was just like, oh damn, like I don't really want to do it no more. But Erika was just like, no, like
we could do it.
We gonna do that way better. Like you can do it. So we knew the show just ended, so it was like, you know what, people gonna still want to see this or watch reruns or something related to it. So that was just perfect time when we did that, and that one got good feedback too. That one got real good feedback from us too.
So, being like, when did you guys like make the transition to TikTok? Like, you guys started off the bat on TikTok, or was it like Instagram first and then TikTok?
I mean, we had our individual Instagrams, but we just got on TikTok. Really just got on TikTok. I think the first thing we did was the snake challenge.
Yeah, we did do that. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, that was the first video we ever did. That one got 40K.
That one got 40K off the rip, and we didn't know what the hell we did.
But I feel like that was because it was a challenge.
Yeah, I feel like it's because it was trendy at the time. And no lie, when I tell you, we posted it, looked at it, went to sleep, woke up, and that shit said 40. I said, ain't no fucking way 40,000 people could just look at me do that. and we was looking at, I was low-key scared, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't do nothing. I really ain't do nothing. But yeah, that was definitely first. But we started on TikTok, but like, you know, people our age and like in our age range, we were more so on Instagram. Like now we're starting to get on TikTok, I guess. But we on Instagram more so. Like we would use the sound and use TikTok, but like
have
post it
another
on
place for them to view it.
Yeah, like put it on other platforms because look, shit. If it make it to Twitter off of something, you know Twitter is damn near black news now. So if it blow up on Twitter, then you lit. So we start off on TikTok and just post it on everything else we have, like Twitter, IG, Facebook, and stuff like that, just to push it out more and then have more people see it. And then we have a lot of people too that are on TikTok that really don't have Instagram, or they have Twitter and Instagram, but they don't have TikTok type of thing. So
makes sense.
So I mean, we just try to get it to everybody, and like TikTok be tripping on us, like they be taking stuff down that is on everything else. So we be like, yo, why can't we post this on here? And like we'll have people like DM us or like comment on another video, yo, where y'all been at? I miss y'all. Like, what's going on? I'm like, damn, like that's crazy.
Yeah. So
and
like,
then we
y'all
be like,
get that
hey
kind
man,
of
look.
recognition out in public. Like people would be like, yo, is you bull from TikTok? Or like same thing with you, Erika. Like, yo, y'all. That's you with the tackle them and the shoulder pads.
You want to?
I think. Well, for me, honestly, I think it's people, they recognize me and they kind of stare at me. But like I said, I'm an introvert, so I'm just kind of looking like, "What's up?" Like, "What's up?" And I forget a lot of times that we got 88,000 followers on TikTok. Somebody just probably recognizes you. Calm down. Like,
right.
But there have been times where people actually do come up to us, like, and that be what, like, that is, it'd be crazy.
Bro, it's happened a good amount of times. Like,
that's tough.
I want to say over 5 times. It's happened over 5 times, 5, 6, 7 times. But
it's been crazy
each time. But the one time that stand out of all was we went back to Atlanta. It was around the time I did my stand-up. And we went to an active improv class. So like I'm just trying to, you know, learn this shit, get into it, see where I start and everything like that.
That's dope.
So yeah, so like I'm sitting down in the class and I'm just like, you know, listening to the dude speak and everything like that. And like I just feel somebody's eyes burning my face. So I'm just like I'm looking at him and he like this, like. So I'm looking at him, I'm like, oh, what's up, bro? What's up? So like, you know, I turn to the side and shit. I'm like, oh, what's up? I still feel this burning on my face. So I'm looking, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is he looking? And he's just like, I'm just like, bro, like, all right, cool. So like, you know, so now I turn to the side even more. I'm chilling. And then after the whole class, it was me, Eric, and my cousin. We were standing like just talking before we headed out and everything. I see this boy like dodging through people, beamlining straight to it. No, bro, I'm not even exaggerating. I'm talking about like, excuse me, come straight to us. He was like, bro, I knew that was y'all as soon as y'all walked through the door, bro. I love y'all. Y'all my favorite TikTok couple,
That's
bro.
dope,
I be showing my grandma y'all videos. She loved the water boy. Like, oh my God, bro, I love y'all. Can I take a picture with y'all? We looked at each other, was like,
We were like,
yeah, you get a pic goddamn on shit. That's crazy. But
yeah, I'm not gonna hold y'all. Probably definitely solidified that improv class when y'all walked in there. He said, "Oh yeah, this is where I need to be."
Oh yeah, it's the class. This the class right here.
This joint
and the
legit.
crazy thing is, like, you know, we amateurs to it, so like, we was honestly the only people up in there unprepared. But like, it's kind of what I expected because, like I said, I'm just trying to get all this and learn it so I can be hip to everything and know what to go. So like. Everybody up in there was really like, probably was into acting,
real,
went to
like,
acting schools,
actors,
like my homeboy.
But I feel like we were holding our own though.
No, we definitely was. Niggas was in that bitch. So like, no, we were definitely holding our own. But like, yeah, there's people in there like, people was like, yeah, man, I was in a Gerber commercial when I was 6. Yeah, I did this when I was 9. I'm like. Oh shit, nigga! I just started about 4 months ago. What's up, nigga? You ain't fucking with me though. What's up, like?
Right.
But it was definitely cool. It was a good experience. I mean, got to see like what it really takes and like what really goes into it. And it's like what we doing now. Honestly, we on the right track.
Yeah.
We just like, you know, you can't learn too much of whatever it is that you're trying to perfect or do. So we honestly,
taking it day by day.
Taking it day by day. Just trying to find our lane, stay in it, keep pushing, solidify ourselves for real, and just open doors for anything for real.
That's love, man. I'm glad your career and everything has just been what it is, and y'all are enjoying it too. Cause like there is a drawback to having couple relationships, or like what y'all spoke about earlier. You know what I mean? Erica could have been the eye grabber for the social media platform, and it sucks that people have to leave their partner off of social media just so they can keep their followers and their fan base. So for y'all to be doing it together and to be successful at it, it's just definitely like that's just super rare and just a blessing, I feel like.
Yeah, man, it really is. And like like you said, when we first started, I guess, getting the eyes, I guess, and we sat down and was like, all right, do we really want to do this? Like, what are we trying to get out of it? Like, what are you looking at it individually to get out of this? What am I looking at us as a whole and everything like that? So like, after we sat down and talked about it, and we was just like, look, we're going to keep doing this. As long as we stay true to who we are and we just having fun with it, I mean, sky's the limit with it. And like, and just now we are, I guess, not figuring out, but like knowing that, okay, like we are a brand. So we got to treat ourselves like that. So where we go, when people see us or whatever it is, it's like Duncan E and Dunk, or even just Dunk or E, whichever one it is. But we a brand now. So like we just trying to learn the ins and outs and how to go about it that way. So
that's tough, man.
It's definitely cool. People ask us that all the time, like, yo, how, like, they're like, oh, how you keep a straight face with doing it with him? Or like, hey, is it hard doing it together? Like, do y'all ever do this? Like, I mean, we definitely have two. Like I said, she has a better eye than me. I definitely trust it. Like, we just look at stuff differently, or like, she might be like, I don't like it like this, or I'll be like, okay, like, it's not like picture perfect where it's just like, oh yeah, boom. Like I said, this is a process. We both put time into it and perfected to make sure we give the people what they like, honestly. So
keep consistent.
Stay consistent. That's what we've been saying. Like, stay consistent, keep doing it, because everybody has their favorites. Like y'all, like you said, R. Kelly, Waterboy, he said Waterboy, goddamn Soulja Boy, and everything like that. So like we know people like different stuff. Yeah. So like you might love this, not really like this, and this was okay, but everything else is a quality, you love it. Right. Like just keep you on your toes and like always, looking forward to something. Cause like when we started doing it, like I had somebody tell me, they're like, yo, bro, like, the social media thing, like you gotta post something every day. You gotta be on it every other day. And like, I'm sitting like, goddamn, nigga, that's a job. I'm like, and that plays into what you said earlier, like people either get lost into the social media thing or they're one thing on social media and not in real life. So I think that's what Erika really did. That she was like, no, we don't need to be doing that. Like, because I feel like at the same time,
I'm not keeping up with that.
Yeah, you can give people too much. You feel me? Like not enough and too much. So like we was just like, our thing is every Friday. If you fuck with us, something's coming out. Shit, you get paid Friday, new music dropping, and Duncan and Erika dropping on Friday. Yep. So 3 things what's going on Friday. So like we just do stuff like that, like give you enough, but not too much, but just let you know, hey, like we still running this, but you know what I mean? So
yeah. I feel like if you do drop every day, it takes away from like your worth almost. You know what I mean? Like, how you watch TV shows come on every Friday, and that show might end that week like fucked up, and you're like, damn, you know what I mean? Yeah. So you guys might drop a funny ass skit, and it's like, oh shit, like, are they drop next Friday? Like, all right, bet, like I'm tuned in. So, not dropping every day, it helps with your worth. It builds your worth up, it builds your hype up, it builds your brand up to do those things. So that's dope.
Yeah, it definitely, like I said, just even sitting down thinking about it and talking about it, it's like I ain't never seen myself sitting here thinking, like, putting thought into stuff like this. Like, damn, like we really, like I said, a brand, like we got to think about this stuff. Yeah. Like usually it's like, damn, like I just go and do some shit, but it's like, damn, I got to sit here and think now. Like, fuck, like we both got to do this.
And like when you, like you said earlier, you leave the house, both of y'all, you have to carry yourself so much different than you did a year ago. Like that shit's really,
bro, and it's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy. It's like, I don't know. I mean, it's no pressure. I love it. Yeah. It's I love it. But it's just like, at the same time, it's like, because like I said, I don't view myself as over somebody, bigger than somebody, or I finally got somebody to acknowledge me. So it's like, oh yeah, I'm on now type thing. Nah, look, I'm humble about it. Like, I love doing it. I love doing it with my lady. I'm gonna keep doing it. I know, I understand. I love the fact that people are fucking with me, like people that genuinely fuck with us are supporting. But like, I ain't never, I don't think I'm like that or anything like that. So I think that for me personally, I feel like as long as I just stay humble, honest, and we just keep God first, like we'll be set, we'll be straight for real.
True.
Yeah.
What's have you guys like any like received like any like bad comments where like it kind of like pissed you off or like rubbed you the wrong way, like reading one of your skits at all? Like did somebody
remember that old lady? One lady.
Oh, we had okay.
Yeah, we've had some,
but we had a few, but I mean,
that comes with it.
Yeah, and I don't take anything. I take what they say with a grain of salt because it's like either you're making that comment because you're not really paying attention to what all goes into it, and you're not really a fan because I feel like fans naturally just see how much work goes into it.
Yeah,
because I mean you can use the sound off of TikTok, but you got to do a lot more for it to look like what we just did.
Exactly.
And I feel like that's where the respect comes in, and the love comes from, like, and those comments. That's why I just look and just be like, okay, whatever.
Like it comes with it, but I mean, it don't make me mad or nothing. Because I mean, I know I'm not gonna be funny to everybody, or I know everybody's not gonna click. It's just not for you. That doesn't mean it. And I look at it too, like. For every one person that don't, there's probably 100 that do.
For real.
So I mean,
at this rate.
At this rate. So I mean, what? Another person don't fuck with me. I got 200 that's rocking with me. Over the two that really don't mess with me.
And if you don't fuck with it, share it to your group chat. You know what I mean? So y'all all can not fuck with it.
Look. Y'all look. Thank you. You helping me. Easy said it. Any publicity is good publicity. Goddamn it. Right. Look, send it to your group chat, man. Look at this. Oh man, nigga, he ain't funny like that.
That's a share.
That's a share. Go ahead, send it to a motherfucker that do fuck with it. But go ahead, like.
But for real,
That's good.
But like I said, it comes with it, but we don't really be paying attention to that. We just really focused on what we doing, what we trying to do, having fun with it, and then the people who do love it.
That's dope. Pretty much like. That's what you guys do it for. It seems like I said, just knowing you guys for what the 50 minutes we've been on here. Yeah, just real humble, energetic, goofy. Like it's like you the positive and negative, yin and yang type shit going on over there. It's like you guys complete each other.
Yin and motherfucking yang, bro.
We balance each other out.
Yeah, we do. This is my partner, though. I love that nigga. I love you, girl. Wait till the camera go on.
So where help us, you know what I mean? Like, where can people find y'all? What's the TikTok? What's the IG handles? So people that listen that aren't fans can become fans or see and hate.
Definitely. So our TikTok is Dunk and E. So literally DUNC and E. And my Instagram is it's complicated. I'm finna change it. It's ERIKV LVNE.
Oh.
He said, oh.
We might look, just keep in contact with one of them. You find out.
Find them, find somebody. But the TikTok is Dunk and E, and that's Dunk with a C, not a K.
Yeah. I'll make sure to put it in here somewhere in the video.
Look, go ahead. Look, throw that whole up at the beginning like you got the title. Make sure my face under there like this. Put that one right there. My Instagram is America runs on __. My name is Duncan. If you didn't catch that, but there. And then my Twitter is _. America runs on. So, you know what I mean? Go ahead and tap in. Follow me on that. You know what I mean? Keep your eyes ready. Every Friday, like we said earlier, every Friday we dropping the video. So if one caught your eye and you just looking through the page and like, oh, damn, this is cool. Just know that Friday is something coming with it. Yep. So, we appreciate y'all for fucking with us, supporting us and all that shit too, for real.
Oh, yeah, of course. We fans over here.
For sure.
This is Don Talk Pod. We gotta bring bosses, and you know what I mean. Y'all really killing shit. Y'all doing y'all thing. So it was only right, and only a matter of time to bring y'all on here.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I was able to show my little audience or people that aren't familiar with the two of y'all, the energy and what kind of life y'all bring, and hopefully, you know what I mean, you can continue to connect and build in the future. I appreciate
man,
y'all
we
taking
will.
the time out.
You already know, Ron. We locked in, bro.
I mean,
You fam.
for sure. I'm gonna be
Big
texting
Perm,
tonight
my
anyway.
boy, you part of that too. Big
Hey,
Perm,
thank
my
you.
boy.
I appreciate it.
Already, man. No, we appreciate y'all for having us for real, man. Like, look, I'm glad we can help y'all out, help us out, everything, man. We everybody eat for real.
Hell yeah. Much love, much love.
Uh,
Before we end off, we were recording our this week's podcast earlier in the day, and Rome said, "Oh yeah, I gotta get on Duncan about his favorite football team." He said, "Cause them niggas suck." And I was like,
The Falcons,
First of all, Ron, who's your team?
the Colts. I like the Colts. Don't.
he
they're
can't
racist.
say nothing about it.
It's bad, but listen, we're not the Falcons. Like,
You're right. You're the
Y'all-
Colts.
no.
At
Let me tell
least
you why y'all
people-
bad.
At least people know who we are, and people
That's
want to
true.
go to Atlanta. Don't
That's true.
nobody want to go to Indiana.
That's true. And I'm gonna tell y'all this: be fooled if you want to go to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, pay however much money to watch Julio get 2 catches.
First of all, he get 2 catches for 180 yards and 2
And
touchdowns.
won't score. He falls at the 1 yard line every time.
Man, look, man. I ain't gonna lie. You might get 2 catches out the nigga if you play that Sunday, because this man be hurt every motherfucking Sunday, bro. You don't understand? No bullshit. Like, this shit is stressful as a damn Atlanta
Perm, what I tell you?
fan.
What did I tell
Bro,
you?
like, you don't know, Perm. Like, listen, I'm really about to get mean on this shit right now. So look, bro. Like, I was very beginning. This is when I was through with these niggas, and it was the very beginning of the season. We was playing the Bears. We was up 27-17 with 3 minutes left and had the ball. I was sitting at the end of the couch, and Erika came in and was like, "Oh, y'all good?" I said, "You shouldn't have fucking said that, because now these niggas are gonna do some weird shit. You should have never said." You don't understand? As a Falcons fan,
As
you
a
don't have
Falcons
to say a
fan, you do
motherfucking
not
thing.
speak
When
until
we-
the game
when
is
we
over.
score, niggas' faces are like this. When we don't score, niggas' faces is like this. We don't change. You can't go high or low. You gotta stay right here. Because as soon as you say some shit, boom. As soon as she said that wrong, they punted it. Bears went down there and scored. They stopped us 3-0. They 3 up and 3 down. We had to punt it back. They scored again. We went down the field this time, missed the field goal. These niggas scored with 10 seconds left. I said, see, if you wouldn't have fucking said nothing, niggas would be sitting here right now 1-1. Now we 0-2. Bro, see, and the only thing I have to look forward to now is motherfucking Trey Young and the goddamn Hawks. At least, you know, the season's still young. I think we, 8-9 now or something like that.
It's solid
But at least
right now.
Trey, yeah, and like Trey's bringing excitement to the city and everything like that. But yeah, Falcons, I'm glad we got a new coaching staff, new general manager, head coach, all that shit. Cause bro, now we just need to throw Matt Ryan at, and truthfully, we need to trade Julio to get something for him before he get too fucking old.
Yo, he's been there since like Madden fucking 7.
Well, y'all better have me see a
2007.
sprint tomorrow. God damn.
I had to, my bad. I had to spice it. I had to do it.
Nah,
all
So
around the
agree. I
end.
forgot I
I
even
had to
said that.
spice it.
Yo.
I had to spice it. I had to get you mad real quick. You was too
Nah,
goofy
bro, now
all
I'm about to be at
episode.
work. Niggas gonna be like, "What's up?" I'm like, "Don't fucking talk to me." Hell, sick, bro.
So
Nah,
since we're on sports, just to finish it up, what are your Super Bowl predictions, and what is like your NBA predictions?
I don't even know why you're looking at me.
oh, okay, cool. I was trying to get her. Look, I was trying to see.
Yeah.
Oh, but it is Lakers.
Yup.
I'm
Okay.
a Lakers fan, so.
Yeah. So if y'all didn't know, my queen here is from California. She's from
Oh yeah,
Sac.
yeah. I'm from
Okay,
Sacramento.
okay.
So,
I don't like the Kings though. I like the Lakers.
That makes sense.
Kobe's obviously my favorite person in the world.
but,
I mean,
R.I.P.
Perm, he from
R.I.P.
PA. He like the Steelers, not the Eagles.
you like the Steelers?
Yeah, unfortunately,
hey, look, bro. I can't even say shit, but
I'm hurt. So
yeah, I would be too. Nah, let me shut up. But nah, my Super Bowl prediction. See, like, I be telling everybody this. Like, my mind is telling me Patrick Mahomes, but my pockets and my heart telling me Tom Brady. I said, cause look, y'all understand sitting on a couch being up 28-3 and this motherfucker coming back. So that's why my pockets and my heart say Tom Brady.
yeah.
But if I had to guess, I mean, shit, I ain't no hater like that. I want the Bucks to win it because they in the same division, bring it home. But I'll go Bucks. And then basketball shit. If it's anything shorter than the Lakers and Nets, I don't want to watch it because that's exactly why they sent him to Brooklyn so we could get that. I don't want nobody hurt. I don't want no corona protocols. If a motherfucker got COVID, let him play that game. I don't give a damn. Let him sweat that shit out. I want to see Kyrie, James Harden, and KD versus AD and Bron and the rest of the crew because I really think it's going to be Lakers in 6. Only reason I say 6 and not 7 is because yes, Harden and all them, they're going to do their thing. It's going to be a high-scoring series. But I feel like the bench of the Lakers is going to win them that shit. Like, they deeper. Like, yes, you got the three-headed snake. And at all times, one of them staying on that court. I don't care which one it is, but one has to stay on that court. But I just think, man, I mean, Brian, bro, he ain't, look, he got them there last year. Through the tough shit, so I think he gonna pull it out, and I think they're just gonna play. You know, it's playoffs, so you start clicking at the right time. It don't matter what you did in the season. And then on top of that, if Tom Brady do lose the Super Bowl, they need to start giving him that same Bron treatment because he's been to 10 Super Bowls and he's lost 4. Yes, he's won 6, but he's lost just as many, damn near. Bron has been to that motherfucker. What, 9 times, or it's going to be 10, or it's been 10?
Yeah,
he's won that motherfucker 4 times.
But you know the real reason why. You know why.
Because Tom Brady is literally the GOAT of football, and nobody wants to dethrone Jordan. That's literally the only reason why.
Yeah, that's it. They don't want to dethrone Jordan.
Like, there's nobody touching Tom Brady. Even, like, Joe Montana. People say Joe Montana and all this. Yes, he won, 3 or 4? That motherfucker didn't win 6, and he's not Tom Brady. Jordan, yes, he just hasn't lost in the finals. I get that. I understand
I don't even like speaking on the Jordan shit just because my whole perspective of basketball back then and further back, it just continues to get weaker and weaker and weaker.
Like we Jordan's about to switch it up because you about to start on some shit. I already know who you about to say.
Y'all gotta bring me back for another segment because
we got to. We're gonna have you. We're gonna have you. Larry Bird fucking sucks. I just want to throw that out there.
I knew you was gonna say his name, bro.
I had to. I hate Larry Bird. I hate Larry Bird, bro. It's something about him, his game, him, Draymond Green, and Ben Simmons. I cannot stand them.
We gonna have to hurry up and wrap it up right here before you keep going.
Oh my god.
Oh, bro. Man.
10 Australian fucking.
Yeah, but we gonna end it before he start gassing shit.
I know.
But
we're gonna bring you on here back for the sports segment, Don.
For sure.
You got to. Look, just hit me. You already know I'm here with it.
But,
Erika's gonna sit this one out. She gonna sit this one
out. Yeah. But like we've been saying, appreciate you guys for coming by, taking time out of your day to do this with us. Much love, hopefully you guys can further your guys' career on TikTok, maybe do some, more stand-ups, acting, all that stuff. So, bless up with that.
Appreciate all that support, that love. We appreciate y'all for having us.
Watching. It was fun.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all, man.
See you guys next episode. Peace out.
Peace. Already, gang, Don talk.